Hi, my name is Ami Megani. I work for Progression Technologies. Welcome to our video about eDrawings Professional. Now, some of you might know about eDrawings Standard. eDrawings Standard allows you to send your SolidWorks model or drawing to a recipient who may not be a SolidWorks user. So this could be vendors or suppliers. It could be a particular buyer or client that you're working for. It could be a colleague that you're collaborating with who's in another office or another location. You may have a supervisor who's on a business trip. So these are scenarios where you need to send your design out to someone that's either not necessarily in the same office as you and or they aren't a SolidWorks user. Now, what if these recipients want to give you feedback on your model or they have questions about your model? Well, this is where eDrawings Professional comes in. eDrawings Professional allows the recipient of your model it allows them to make a comment within the context of the graphics area. They can save that with the comments in it and then send it back to you. And that kind of avoids the whole iterative process between, um, you know, email and screenshots, and it's not the most effective process. So let's open up a file right now. I'm in eDrawings Professional. I'm going to go to File, Recent Documents, and open up a file I've been working on. Okay, so I'm opening an actual SolidWorks model. This is a SolidWorks assembly, so that's the kind of file type that I'm looking at. And an eDrawings or eDrawings Professional user has the ability to do a lot of these heads-up toolbar functions that a SolidWorks user can, such as rotating the model using the middle mouse button. They can also click on the rotate button and just drag with the left mouse. You can pan and so forth. You can also just do a zoom to fit. So if you scrolled in too far or you're not sure how to get it back, just do a zoom to fit. That's always a good one. They can always view in different settings like wireframe and so forth. So these are all useful tools that you have in Solid or in eDrawing Standard as well. So that's how you navigate through a design. The other thing you can do here is actually explore the components. You can go to the bottom right hand corner and go to components, and you can actually sort through some of these components. Each one will be highlighted green, the one in question. So the line item you click on will be highlighted in the graphics area. You can also go into subassemblies. You can explore the subassembly and go in and find the hardware. Okay, where's this truss head screw? You can rotate it. See, there it is. Okay, so that's exploring the components. There's still more exploration you can do. You can just click on the animate and the program will just browse through 6 standard views, starting with an isometric view and then going through the front, right, top view, and so forth. And then it will return back to an isometric view. You can always click on the stop button or the reset button, and it will get back to its original view. Okay, you can also explode views just by clicking on the explode button and get a better idea of the component integration. You can move components simply by clicking the move tool, the drag component, and you can move them as you like. So you can reset it and then go back to the move component and move them as you like. Okay, these are all, the explode and move tools are specific to eDrawings Professional, as well as the measure tool. So let's reset it and let's go to the measure tool. And I'm going to set it to inches. I want the measurement to be in inches, and I just want to measure this edge right here. Okay, 1/8 inch. Okay, I just wanted to confirm that was a standard thickness so I can use stock inventory. Then I also want to measure the diameter here. Okay, so I'm going to note that 3/4 inch. Now let's take a section view. We'll click here. Let me deselect measure, and I want to select one that's normal to a face. I'm going to drag this out to see all of the geometry, and I actually want to choose something normal to that face. I really want to explore that knob attachment. Okay, and I want to go normal to that view. Okay, now let's reset our view. And I'm going to throw on a stamp. I'm going to say draft, and then maybe another one. Not approved. Kind of redundant, but I'm just trying to illustrate the use of the stamps. And you can resize them as you like. Maybe that's too much. So anyways, you can move them, you can resize them as you like. I believe you can even make your own stamps. I'm not sure, but you can go to this little settings icon and it gives you a path. And I'm not sure what file type they are, but you can go to this location and probably create your own stamp. And I think you'd probably want a transparent background for those.